Welcome back, everybody. In this video you're going to see another Nazareth Road legend eat dirt. Well, not necessarily eat dirt, but you're going to see the recovery, and I'm going to try to tell you the story a little bit on this buck that we call Hulk. So Hulk is a deer that we've been watching for, I can track him for sure for 3 years, and I'll show you some video of him last year right now, and that's the deer that I hunted all archery season, and I was after pretty much until I shot my New York buck with a bow. Hulk was the deer that I was really focused on, and a deer that I thought was killable, knowing his movements up there. I never was able to get a shot at him. I think I did see him one night. I rattled and grunted and carried on one night, and he ended up coming up the hill and seeing me and then walking down the edge of the hillside and got downwind of me and winded me. But I'm pretty sure that was Hulk that night. But he's been all over the food plot up there, and Uncle John actually seen him when he was crossbow hunting up there November, I think 11th. He seen him come out in the bottom of the food plot, and then he went back in and he heard an unbelievable buck fight down there in the woods between Hulk and another deer, and I guarantee Hulk won. So anyways, that's a deer that Uncle John's been hunting all rifle season. The deer had been coming out into that Nebraska food plot almost every night. Problem was it was coming out after dark. Uncle John finally had it come out last week. It was during legal shooting hours, and he was getting ready to shoot it, and there was a doe standing right to the right of the hunting shanty, and it smelled him or heard him or something. It blew, and then he ran off the field. So that brings us to the night of the video that you're watching now, when Uncle John actually put a bullet in him. There's a bunch of doe out there feeding. This buck comes out of the bottom left-hand corner, and if you're up to date with my videos, you know that it's a spot that I archery hunted. There's a little hunting shanty that was down there in the corner. He came out about 30 yards down from that, and Uncle John was able to see that it was the buck he wanted to kill, and he put a shot on it, hit it a little bit low. The deer ran quite some ways and finally was able to expire. So I'm going to finish this video off with a whole bunch of trail camera videos and pictures of Hulk. It was really fun hunting this deer, and even better to finally get him on the ground. This deer's been up there for years, and it's just an absolutely awesome deer. The mass on this thing is incredible. But I want to say congratulations to Uncle John once again. That's what it's all about. All that hard work putting in those food plots, trimming those trees down there for shooting lanes, and brush hogging, and all that stuff that we do up there to make the habitat what it is. It all came down to the night that he got an opportunity at that deer, and he capitalized. He made it count. So he shot it with a 30-30, just for anybody that was wondering. Let's get into the video. I was actually just getting back from Pennsylvania when I shot that doe with the 500 S&W. So let's get to the hunt here. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I was aiming in here, and when it went to the woods, it seemed like it was
right in the shoulder,
dangling. So
right
I don't know.
Well, we're back from Pennsylvania, and my Uncle John shot one of the big bucks that we have at what we call our upper farm. There's two portions of our farm, and it's like the lower farm, which is what I hunt, what Dad just killed that big buck at. And then we have the upper farm where Uncle John was hunting a really big buck we call Hulk, and then there's another really big 8-point up there, and he thinks he put a hit on one of the big boys tonight. So we're gonna go up and see what we got. This would be 3 big bucks off the farm in 2 days. So we'll see you up there. Well, do you want to tell us the story of it, Uncle John?
Well, let's go up and get it before we start making up the story.
He wants to find it before we start talking any story. Right here. Okay, everybody. Uncle John killed the deer we call Hulk, an absolute giant. The track job was no joke, but we got him, by God. What do you got to say about that, Uncle John?
I hit him a little low.
It killed him though. We found him piled up in a heap after tracking him quite a ways. He finally
lost
gave
a
up.
lot of blood.
The round went in right there, and I think he just clipped the bottom of the heart and was able to go quite a ways, but he
Succumbed.
He succumbed to it, and we got him. Just Uncle John just wanted to go for quite a walk after the hunt tonight.
Yeah.
we ran.
I like it when they fall right down, and he didn't.
Yeah,
But I knew I hit him.
we ran out of battery light in my flashlight, and we ran out of battery in my camera, so I had to come back and grab another battery for this, so he didn't get the full recovery, but we're back with the camera and we got it. Just an absolute giant. I mean, the mass, I don't know if you guys can see the mass on this thing, but it's just incredible. For a Western New York buck, it really is amazing. It's a deer that we've been watching for years, and Uncle John had his heart set on him, and he's been waiting and waiting and waiting. And
I saw him on November 11th, 2 days before my birthday. I saw him, and I've been waiting ever since.
Yeah, he's let a lot of small bucks go this year, you know, waiting for this one buck, and that's why you do it. We have, I mean, gosh, look at the mass all the way out. It's incredible. Just an unbelievable buck. It really is. Obviously, there's a heck of a lot I have a ton of trail camera pictures and video of this buck that I'll be able to show you guys and tell you the story, but let's go show it off. We gotta.
That light like that, but
What do you think of that, Aunt Kathy?
big.
He's a giant.
He has some thick horns, that's for damn sure.
Mass.
Honey, I don't know. Oh, that light's in the way for me.
Oh, I gotta flip this around.
Look this way.
You see it, Monty?
Yep. What do you think, Monty? Does he look as good in real life?
Look how big the ends are here.
Yeah, my goodness. Freaking heavy.
Yeah, it's really thick.
It's the most massive horns I think I've ever seen in our area. I mean, you can't even tell, but
It's a handful around him.
yeah, all the way up to the tips. I mean, it goes all the way. Unbelievable.
Where did he come out at, Uncle John?
He came out on the left-hand side, maybe 30 yards up from his old shack, down there in that bottom left-hand
Okay.
corner.
I don't know if you can see him, honey. Where's Tyler? He wanted to see.
Oh, you got.
You did a pile on that rack, didn't you?
Well,
This is
I didn't
it.
have much time to be shitting. And the other day he came out and I was getting a
I'm
scope
trying
on
to flip
him,
it.
and I think it was the same one. And I was,
How do you make it?
by the
out?
time I got the scope on him, something
Yep,
snorted
if you hit
me
that,
nuts.
yep,
I
you're-
never
there you
got a
go.
shot at it, so,
Yep, that's the one he was thinking, I guess.
That's Hulk.
hey Ty, see how big rack that is? How thick?
I can't get him on there. I don't know how to do it.
Can you see me?
Just flip it around like that.
Oh, you see me now? Okay, can you see it there?
So where'd you hit him, honey? Like right in the shoulder there, or what?
You about shit your pants?
Well, we just put a tape on him, and he's a little over 20 inches wide outside. 3 20-inch bucks in 2 days on the Bailey farm. Unreal. Jeez. Grandma and Grandpa are gonna think killing big bucks are easy.
You got that thing.
Hallelujah, that's what I
Yeah.
said.
Nice.
Bambi!
Very nice. So he had
Quite the mass on him, ain't it, Dad? That his points out here, and
Yeah.
you look
They're
down
really
in
thick.
here. And
That's Hulk, Grandpa.
1, 2, 3, 4,
9 point.
9.
Yeah, I see he got a split right here on his G2.
He's just over 20 inches wide, 20 and a half.
How old a buck is it, do you think?
He's got to be over 5.5 because I can track him for 3 years now. So he was huge last year too.
Well, that's good.
But I think he's the one that came out 2 nights ago too. This one came out just like that one did. That something snorted. He went back in the woods and I never got a shot. I didn't think it was him, but I'm pretty sure it was the same one now that he came out there again the night just like that. And
Well, you think he's been living in a swamp
well, I think that he came out
like that?
Yeah, the mass is unbelievable through the whole entire rack.
Hello, hello. He finally
I
got
brought
it.
you something.
What do you think of the mass on that,
I
Matt?
can see it in the picture.
What do you got?
We were gonna do a little toast.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of fireball here.
We're weak on brow tines, I think, you know. And this has a nice set of brow tines on it.
I don't know if there's really anything that's not nice about that buck, Uncle John.
This side's a little heavier than the left side.
Defective.
Has there ever been 3 bucks as big as these last 3 Grandpa get shot on the farm?
Nope, never. Usually one like them would be.
Not 3?
Yeah, really in his neck.
I've got
Well,
the third one I've got that's pretty good.
we're back to Bob's for the 2nd day in a row for the 3rd time. Boy, he looks even better when it's fresh snow and stuff in the background. Bob, you're probably starting to think we're hunting on some type of deer farm or something over there.
Come to your house.
You probably want to climb into one of our shanties, don't you?
Yep.
Oh man, the mass that goes all the way out to the tips is what's so impressive. My gosh, just you see where that shot went in the shoulder right here and got some fragments up into the heart, which is what did this old boy in after pretty good ways.
You want me to hold the rack? Or
Yes.
something, or-
I just let him get done with the camera. He lost his head.
There it is. Hold that thing up, Uncle John.
You know this guy coming?
There it is.